Hi guys. Getting set up here. I'm gonna make sure that it's shareable. And I also got a tripod for my cell phone from Amazon, and so I'm trying to get that set up too. I highly suggest getting a tripod from Amazon if you make a lot of videos. My son wanted one for his iPad, and I was like, what? They have these? So I got one for my cell phone, and it is pretty amazing. And sorry, I have my daughter with me tonight. I thought my boyfriend was going to be back from work in time, but he's not. So, I'm just going to wait for a couple minutes since it's a little early. And I wanted to see if Jamie could share the link. Hey, girl. And it doesn't look like she's joined yet. So, hopefully she'll get on and let me know if it works. Hi, Ashley. So yeah, I'm just gonna sit here for a minute. Is everyone excited for Fierce Up? I'm so excited, you guys. I'm finalizing like all the shopping. Hey, Shanice, that I've been doing. Oh, there's Jamie. And yeah, I'm literally like dying. I get to meet so many people that I've known for like over a year, and I get to finally meet them in person. I literally cannot wait. So, Jamie, can you figure out how to share the link? Let me know. She says she can't copy the link. Does anyone else know how to share the video, or do I have to post it after? Can you guys find out if anyone wants to be added to this group that isn't then, and everyone can just kind of watch from the group, hopefully. I'm gonna start because I think it's probably right around that time, and it looks like Jamie can't share the link, but I'll just, this video, Ashley. I'll just do this training, and for the people who are in this group, then you guys can watch it now, and then if not, I can just post it after. Okay, it looks like I have to post it after anyways. See, I've been able to share videos Evie posted live, and so I'm not sure why that we can't, but maybe it's because it's from her personal page. Okay, anyways, let's see. Let's get started. So you're gonna have to forgive me. Normally when I do calls, I have like the whole script written out, so it sounds better. So if I'm like kind of choppy, it's just because I don't have the whole thing written out. But so tonight we're doing okay, thanks V. We can share it after. I'll save it to my phone and I'll give it to everybody to post. Tonight we had a team training call tonight, and then Sandra has been doing the weekly training in the bronzer group. Sandra is traveling around the country. Hey, Peyton. Are you coming to Fierce Up, Peyton? I haven't seen if you are or not. But, okay, so normally we do the weekly bronzer training and then the team call. Sandra's gone, like I said, and I was going to be doing the team call tonight, so I was like, hey, can we just put it all in one? I've been thinking maybe it would be better to do the team calls live anyways, or in like some sort of video chat so that we can have Q&A, and it's just a little better to watch video for training, I personally think. So, yeah, feel free to ask any questions throughout. I'll try to get everyone's question answered. If you guys, I'm noticing some people that I don't know personally, and so to let you know who I am, my name is Maria. Hi, Sammy. I am Platinum Beautytainer with Tyra Beauty, so I'm probably in your guys' upline, but since this is Sandra's group 2, then it's possibly on my sideline. Yeah, so I'm Platinum, and like I said in my post earlier, I have about 75 people on my front line, and that's what I've recruited in about a year. And sometimes not sometimes, but there's been a few times, oh no, sad. Hi, Carrie. There's been a few times that I've been one of the top recruiters. So there are a couple, you know, top recruiters on our team, and I have been one of them. So I think it's definitely my strong point. And just to, you know, for the people that are specifically watching this because of hitting bronzer, you definitely need to be recruiting to hit bronzer. Not only is it important to get that group volume of 4,000, but you want to maintain it, because that's when you start getting the bonuses. And everyone who's hit bronzer can tell you that it's not always easy to maintain it. So you definitely need to be recruiting and teaching your downlines to be recruiting too, because that's the way to feel momentum in your business. I watched a video last week, and it was a very good analogy. So with sales, you're making that instant money, and with recruiting, you're making that residual income. So the recruiting is just so important, and it's not more important than selling, because selling you need to sell too, but it is definitely important. And okay, I'm gonna try not to talk too long. This is not complicated stuff. It's very, very easy to recruit. It's simple, okay? And I think a lot of people make it way too hard. So if you don't know me or you don't know my story, I actually have built my whole business, 98% of my business, on social media, Facebook. So a lot of my strategies are Facebook and Instagram social media related. I'm not saying that you can't go and recruit in the real world. It's just not something that I have really done. I have done it, but not very much. I think most people on my front line can agree that I met them on social media. So that being said, I just wrote down a few things about Facebook that I think are super important, and Instagram. In your posts, make sure you're spell checking, if grammar checking, and using full sentences on all of your posts. I notice sometimes I accidentally spell things wrong too, and I just go in and switch them. You know, it doesn't take long to like reread what you're writing, and just make sure that you're looking intelligent, because people are going to take you less seriously if they notice that you're spelling things wrong. Also, another thing, I don't see very many people doing this, but if you have Tyra Beauty anything as your profile picture, then I think it's a big turnoff. If I see people just adding me on Facebook with their company as their profile picture, I'm not going to add them. So I always say your profile picture should be of you. Once you get a picture with Tyra, or if you have a picture with Tyra, a lot of people are going to be getting one this week. That's a cool profile picture to have, and I normally have mine as pictures with me and Tyra, so it just shows your credibility, and it's not as salesy. One thing too that I feel like I've like mastered Facebook, and I almost 95% of the time when I post anything with writing, I always post an image to go along with it, because I feel like people are going to be more likely to read it if they see an image with it. So I am constantly creating my own images and branding just myself along with Tyra Beauty, because people are going to join you. They're not going to join the company most of the time. You'll have so many people that will literally go and talk to everyone. You know, if they're interested in joining, they'll go and talk to people from all over throughout the company, and they're going to pick who they want to join, not just the company. So, brand yourself. I do want to do another training about branding, and then another huge no spamming your links on people's posts. That is just tacky. I see it happening with other companies. I've seen it happening with our company, where they go to like Tyra's page and they spam their link. Hey, join me. Don't do that, you guys. That is just so bad. If you have any questions on why that's bad and need to get into a debate with it, we can for a later date, but I'm telling you, it's a huge no. I put my link sometimes on like my cover cover photo, or like I'll put my link on my picture so that people can know what my link is, but I never like post my link in anywhere, and especially not on people's links. If they're posting something about makeup or anything, I don't just go there and like post my link. It's a good way to get people to not like you really fast. Okay, so let's go right into recruiting. And I want to talk about your warm market. If you don't know what your warm market is going to be your family, your friends, people from school, acquaintances. The warm market is people that know you, whether they're close or just, you know, people that you went to high school with 5-10 years ago. 10 years for me. Okay. So when I started out, I hit bronzer within the first month that I started. And how I did that, because you need to, when you don't have like success in the company, once you start having success in the company, people will start to come to you more. And once you have some time and some time under your belt, people are going to start to come to you more. Until then, you need to get there. So I love the indirect approach to recruiting, and that means reaching out to your warm market. This is what I did when I first joined. I like went crazy the first weekend, and I reached out to literally everybody that I knew, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I have this great opportunity. I just started this company. It's ran by Tyra Banks. It's gonna be amazing. It is amazing, blah blah blah. And I just want to know if you have anybody that would be interested in this. Okay, I got some of my first recruits this way. People's sisters joined my team. And then I had other people that were like, hey, I'm interested. Why didn't you ask me? You know, and it's not being like, hey, you need to join me. People are so scared and like turned away when you're like, join me, join me, join me. So just like play a little mind game with them and say, do you know anyone that this could help? Hello, this is my dog. I don't know. Sorry, guys. Opie, get down. He's a sweetie pie. So yeah. See, Carrie remembers that. So you literally just reach out to everybody that you know, and you indirectly, you know, is there anyone you can think of that would be interested? Okay? And that where they're getting the seed planted in their head. And the seed's planted in their head, and then they're either referring you to someone or doing it themselves. And then if it's an absolute no, they don't have anyone, fine. They're going to come back to you, okay? They're going to come back. Because no does not mean no, it means not right now, all right? So that is the simple, easy way to direct your warm market. Does anyone have any questions yet? Sorry. No? I know, my dog's ridiculous. Oh, you want to come up here? Sorry, hold on. My daughter. Nope, and then there's... Okay. And now I'm going to talk about cold market recruiting. And this is how I've done the majority of my recruiting. I did have people refer people to me. Most of my friends did not join when I first signed up, okay? They started to take me seriously after I went to Strut. She misses you, Carrie. After I went to Strut and got that picture. So, for all of you guys that are coming to Fierce Up, watch. You're going to have a lot of your friends now interested because now they're taking you more seriously. So, it just takes time. Literally all of this recruiting, it just takes time. So let's go to our cold market. And this is the majority of my team is cold market, is people that I did not know before Tyra Beauty. Okay. Some people I got, you know, just by, they saw that it was, this was at the beginning though. This was when no one really knew about Tyra Beauty. And I did get a few people that just joined because they knew it was going to be a good opportunity. Okay. That still happens because not everybody knows about Tyra Beauty, but I think it was probably happening a little more in the beginning. Exactly, V. Faith it until you make it. V's one that joined from seeing the opportunity and how it was such a good opportunity. Okay, so what I do is I am constantly adding people on Facebook. And what I mean by that is I'm not adding other beauty-tainers. In fact, I rarely add people that are not on my front line, just that are on my team, because we only have 5,000 Facebook friends. And so I want to kind of leave those open for prospects. What you do is you add people. You can go into makeup groups or other groups that you have interest in. I'm in a lot of entrepreneur groups, and I've gotten recruits from there. But you really need to build relationships with these people in your cold market, because they're not just going to join your business if they have no idea who you are, okay? So it takes a lot of time. And the thing that you do is you make a what list. And you especially have to do this with your cold market, because you're going to have a hard, at least if you're like me, you're going to have a hard time remembering everybody that you come in contact with. And so you need to make a list of people who have either messaged you about the opportunity, or, you know, just every single person. The what list is just every single person that is a prospect. And if they're not a beauty-tainer, then they're a prospect, okay? Even if they're a guy. But yeah, build relationships with these people. I have a daily ritual of going on Facebook and saying happy birthday to everyone in my feed, and that's just so that it gets my post to show up in their posts. And then, you know, it's to be kind. Everybody loves having 150,000 happy birthdays. So I say happy birthday, and then I go and I comment on like 25 people's posts, pictures, their posts. If you're on Facebook and you're not interacting with people and you're just silently looking, you're not using your time effectively. So you need to go on there and comment and build relationships with these people. I always mark prospects as close friends. So like people that I really want to join my team, I'll mark them as a close friend so that I can see their posts all the time, okay? Every single one of you that has joined my team was marked as a close friend, and I'm like, it's not to be mean, but I want to see what these people are doing. I want to see how I can relate to them, and I know that I have a good front line because these are people that I have relationships with, like Jamie, like for instance, Jamie Marling, she's one of my leaders, okay? Her and I became friends long before she joined my team. We were sending stuff to each other in the mail. We were talking about hair. And like, I always wanted her on my team, but you can't just force people. You have to, and now me and Jamie have an awesome friendship. Like, we talk about everything all the time. So it's about making friends with people, and it's also about building your business. But it's building your business with people who are going to be awesome to work with. People that you get along with. People that you, have stuff in common with, okay? You're gonna work the best with people that you have stuff in common with. So find those people that you have stuff in common with, make friends with them, and I'm telling you, it does take time, but once they join, it's freaking worth it, because now look at, you know, Jamie's a leader, and I know she'll stay with Tyra Beauty forever because she's awesome. I don't even know if she's watching this, honestly, but it's the same for everybody on, you know, on my front line. And those are the people that you're going to want to work with, the people that you have a relationship with, and then they're going to stay. They're not going to just jump when the next best opportunity comes, because they have a work and a friendship with you. So those are the biggest tips. Okay, and so the last thing that I wanted to say, one thing that I do also when I message people, okay? I message people. I'm gonna do a challenge right now. This is a challenge for everyone watching. I'm gonna post it, probably not in the comments, but somewhere else. It's this message that I send out, and it is nothing to do with the business. But this is a message that you send out to these people who are positive. Because who do you want in your company, right? You want positive people. You want people who aren't swearing. You want people who have clear pictures. Like, you want people that are just, you know, awesome, full of life. Those are the people that you want on your team. because those are the people that are going to work their business, okay? So I have a message that I'm going to send out, or that I'm going to post, and it's basically like, hey, I love your positive posts. I'm on the same road as you. I just really love what you're doing. And that's it. And that's the message. It's like an icebreaker message, and you can send that out to people. And I want people to send that out to 25 people, okay? The more people that you talk to all of the time, the more people you're going to have join your team. Like, I had 7 people join my front line last month, okay? These were people that I have been talking, most of them were people that I have been talking to for months. Erica, haven't I been talking to you for months? Courtney, haven't I been talking to you for months? Okay? So, when people say no, it usually just means not right now. Actually, I didn't really try to recruit Erica, but you have to keep these relationships open with people and never think of it as a closed door. So, I'm going to post that little challenge message that I have, that I actually stole from someone else who used it on me, and she got me to buy a product from her by sending that message, okay? And I stole it from her, and it's working amazingly at starting conversations. So, does anyone have any questions? And awesome! I'm glad it's helping somebody. Woohoo! Does anyone have any other questions? It's literally that simple, you guys. I do have a Facebook video a Facebook training video that I made a while ago. If anyone wants to watch it, there's tons of little things you can do on Facebook to make yourself show up more in people's feeds. And if you want to look at my Facebook, I really try to brand myself. I don't like my page to look cluttered. Your Facebook page is your storefront if you're using social media, which I believe that most people are using social media as their main. How often do I follow up? So I actually am psychotically organized in a weird way, though. Okay, my boyfriend will not. If you ever say that I'm organized, then he'll laugh. But this is my daily stuff that I do. Okay, guys. And V's asking about follow up. So here's my daily stuff that I do every day, because this is my full-time gig. Okay, Friday I follow up with people. If people say no to me, I am not the big, if they literally directly just are like, no. You know, if they don't say like, no, I need money. If they are waiting for something, some time, then I try to get a date out of them to follow up with them. And then I'll follow up with them then. But if someone straight up says no to me, then I just like kill them with kindness on their posts. Still remain friends with these people. There are some people that I've been working on that I'm just like, I know I'll get them eventually, you know, because I'm just, if people straight up tell you no, I don't think you should go like being obnoxious. That gives us a really bad like name and a bad kind of stigma that I don't like. So if someone straight up is like, no, that's not for me, but I still want them on my team and I still have faith, then I just keep, you know, the relationship open and they'll come. Come here. Any other questions? But otherwise, yeah, I follow up every Friday. And that's in this bronzer group. I think it's really good to have people doing the same things every week, like follow up Friday. That's why we are doing this in the group. You're welcome, V. Anyone else? Questions? Okay, guys. Well, seriously, it's that easy. And you can be a top recruiter, too. You just need to put time and effort into it and consistency, because that's what pays, okay? And I'm so excited to meet all of you guys at Fierce Up. I have presents for you guys. It's going to be so fun. Everybody gets to meet Tyra. All right, everyone have a good night. If you have any other questions, you guys can message me at any time. I'll try to get back. Oh. When you say follow up, are you following up the same 25 people or new people that week? The same 25 people that, what do you mean? The people that I follow up with on Fridays are customers or people that come to me, because a lot of people will come to me about the opportunity. So I'll follow up with them. Or people that I have that don't give me a no, then I'll follow up with them. It's kind of dependent on how you feel. Like, don't annoy people, okay? So, because I see it all the time where people are like, oh my gosh, I had to block this girl because she just annoyed me, and so then they join someone else, okay? Make sure you're following up, but in other ways of following up is like just keeping the lines of communication open with the person, in any way. So that is still like a follow-up, just so that they know that you're still like there, and you know that you're still doing your thing, okay? I don't know if that answered your question, but hopefully it did. You okay? Okay. Hopefully no one has any other questions. Bye, everybody. See you guys at Fierce Up and on Facebook.